welcome back to Up the Villa podcast. I know a lot of you have been asking to join our league for fantasy football, Premier League. So here we are. We're going to be doing our first draft on this episode. The link to our league is in the description of this video. So if you want to join our FPL league, then go ahead and take the code or the link or whatever I've put in there. I have no idea what I've put in there yet, but that you'll have all the information to join the league in the description. But before we start, I've got something that is really serious and really important that I would like to share with you. I've built this platform. There's a lot of you that watch, so if I can help in some way, then I will do so. There's no doubt in my mind that I wouldn't help anybody. So here we have Hallie, who is 20 months old. She has a rare form of leukemia. She's had chemotherapy, blood transfusions, 2 stem cell transplants, and neither of them have worked. They're not going to be going to give her a 3rd stem cell transplant, and the only treatment left on offer is treatment in America. It's a specialist CAR T cell therapy, which isn't on the NHS. So the family are going to have to raise money to go to America so she can have this treatment. They're currently on 417,000 and they need to reach the £1 million mark. And unfortunately, time is of the essence here. So I just thought I would share this with you. One of our subscribers has showed me this, and I obviously have no doubt in my mind that I was going to share it with you guys. So if any of you can spare anything at all to try and help this young girl, then it would be highly appreciated from me, their family, and obviously everybody involved in Hallie's life. So I just thought I'd open the episode up with this. If any of you can help, then obviously it would be highly appreciated. So thank you everybody for that. So FPL then, let's get straight into this episode then. So if any of you haven't played it before, play it. It's brilliant. It's great fun. I have to put a disclaimer out there that I am absolutely shocking, absolutely awful at this. So I'm always really poor at it. So don't take my team as gospel, etc. But I just thought I'd do it as an episode to announce that we're sharing our league and we're going to be doing our league for this season. So there's a couple of standalone players that I definitely want. And then we'll go from there and we'll try and pick out the other players that we're going to go with as well. So obviously, I'm going to go with in goal. I'm going to go with Martinez. I think he's a solid player in FPL. We know that Villa had a lot of clean sheets last season, and our defensive structure is going to be really good with the arrival of Pau Torres in there as well. So what I always tend to do is then just have a really poor keeper, the lowest ranked keeper you can get, so I can get some points. So we've just gone with Whiteman in there as well. Formation-wise, I think I'm going to go with a 5. What should we go with? We'll go with 5 across midfield, 2 strikers and a defender. So we've got 5. So a 3-5-2 is what I'm going to go with. So my first player that I'm going to have at the back, who's going to be obviously stepping into midfield this season, is going to be Trent. I think he's going to be great value, because he's going to be playing in central midfield. So I'm going to have him in there. He's going to be getting his assists. We're going to go with Espirutinan from Brighton. Again, fullback. He's going to be getting a lot of assists next season. Their defence is pretty decent as well. And then we're going to go with, he was great value last season. And bear in mind, this is just the draft. So this is just the first phase. Players will change because obviously some players are going to sign in the window still. So for starters, I'm going to go with Botman. He got 129 points last season. So he's really, really good value. Up top, I mean, is it even in doubt? I think everybody's going to go with Haaland. And I'm going to go with a second striker in Ollie Watkins. I think he's going to be able to bag a lot of goals under Unai Emery next season. Midfield. Let's go midfield. I am going to go with, and this one's going to be a real cheeky one to start with. He's got great value. I'm going to go with Gibbs White. I think he's got great value, and that's going to free up a little bit of space elsewhere. So I'm going to go with Gibbs White. I really like Maddison to Spurs. I think that's going to be a great signing. So I'm going to go with Maddison in central midfield. And I am going to go with, do we go Saka or Odegaard? Both the same price. Odegaard central midfield, Saka winger. I think I'm going to go for now. We'll go with Saka. And then what budget we got? We've got 29.5. So defenders, last of the defenders, what I always tend to do is go bottom of the barrel. We'll go with we need some fours. So we'll go with you. You can, who's this? Norrington Davis. He can go at the back, and we'll go with Rodon. So we've got two poor defenders, and then this is going to be our back three. So we've got 2.5. We've got 21.5. We still need two good central midfielders. So let's see if we can let's see what we can go for in central midfield. Let's go with midfielders. So go on midfielders. Shall we go with Fernandes or Mount? I've got a funny feeling Mount's going to get goals at United. I think Mount's going to get goals, but we play it safe because this is the draft, isn't it? So another player I really fancy is Mbeumo. Tony's going to be out. So Mbeumo's going to be Brentford's number one attacker out wide. He might have a good start to the season. So we've got 15, and we can still get a real good central midfield, like an attacking midfielder. Let's go Bruno Fernandes. And then we've got a 6.5. So we could get a cheap striker and improve on a midfielder. So let's go to strikers. Do you know what I'm fancying for a striker who I reckon is going to be cheap? Cameron Archer. I think Cameron Archer might be quite cheap. 4.5. So we'll go Cameron Archer because he's going to be on my bench anyway. So we've got a 2. So we can improve one of these midfielders. What midfielder could we improve? I just want Gibbs White. I think this Mbeumo. Let's take Mbeumo out. So how much have we got? We've got an 8.5. We've got an 8.5 for a midfielder. So let's go have a look at what the top end midfielders are. Can Martinelli, De Bruyne's too much. Foden. Oh, Matoma. Have I forgot about Matoma? So we put Matoma in there. What we got left? We've got 2 left. Where else could we strengthen here? Where else could we strengthen? Where else could we strengthen? Could go. Let's have a look. Could we get De Bruyne in here? We've got 10.5. Yes. Oh, he's injured. All right, De Bruyne, 10.5. He's injured. Do you know what I'm going to go for? I'm going to put Odegaard in there. Going to go Odegaard. I've got 2 million left. I kind of want to keep it 0.5 in there anyway, just so we've got a little slight differential. What could we do? Botman? Could we get... No, we want to keep Botman. Could improve on Watkins, but I kind of want Watkins in there. Right, what I'm going to do, keep my team as this. I've set up the league. So the league's now set up. We'll enter that team name. What could it be? I saw a good team name because I'm absolutely useless. Got a clue. Got a clue. Not a clue. So we click on Villa. There we go. Team's done. Like, how do we pick the team now? I want to pick what my team is. Where'd you go for that? Pick team. That's it. So we don't want you in there. We want to substitute you for Odegaard. So to start with, this is my team. Martinez, Trent, Putinan, Botman, Odegaard, Gibbs-White, Maddison, Saka, Matoma, Haaland and Watkins. So we'll save that. That's the team. And then we're going to tweak it probably again just before the season starts. But this episode, just about announcing that the league is now set up and just trying to raise some awareness for Halley. So thank you, everybody who's joined us for this episode. Make sure you join our link up the Villa.